magic Winx! Butterflips!
Hey, Queen.
Slay!
You cheeky losers!
Ciao, old Tom is here. Today we continue our sad journey into Winx Club Season 7. And I say it's sad because there is still a Season 7. Last time on Dragon Ball Z, the Winx got their asses beat by a spider and then fungus. Yeah. And we left them dying by poison gas or whatever. But I guess we have to save them because we still need to make a show so Rainbow can keep selling dolls. Unfortunately. At least Flora gets a pet wolf out of this, so I guess that's something. Beware of the wolf. What the fuck is this grammar?
Beware of the wolf.
Okay, what? Maybe this is nitpicky, but it's like, this is not correct. You don't say beware of whatever thing. You just say beware and then thing. Because the be in the where does the work of the of. Right? It's just disturbing. Did y'all even finish grade school? I will say the idea of like this forest of fungus trees is really cool. And again, the artwork is great. It's just unfortunately mind-numbingly stupid. I'm really sorry, Flora. I thought you would get to matter for once, but I guess not. Like, girl, you're the fairy of nature. Shouldn't you be able to do something? Honestly, with the gas, it looks like they're all dying because, like, someone farted and it was real bad and lethal.
Ew.
I'm like, did Stella have too much Taco Bell again? Yes, it would be Stella. We all know it would be Stella. Oh, hi, Miele. Were you stalking us?
Keep stalking them.
The seeds.
Yeah, this is what happens when you doubt your baby sister over and over again, bitch. Good for Miele or whatever. Oh, I'm sorry. Miel. The second E is silent, like all good little sisters should be, according to Flora. Wild that Miele hasn't been attacked yet. Like, why haven't the trees gone after her? This is also so sad because it's like, you're telling me a magic Winx girly was able to do what these 6 Winx weren't? How pathetic is Butterflix? I mean, at least the idea of like waking up in a giant flower sounds pretty cool.
What happened?
Bloom's like, am I the main character again?
Where is Flora? Flora?
Bloom's like, we had another member? Bloom's like, don't you mean Tara? Nah, that's a curse. At least Stella's the one to hug her girlfriend.
Thank goodness you're okay. So when are we leaving?
Sunflowers. Sunflowers.
Fucking
Perhaps someone should have had more faith in me.
The fuck you say to me, you little shit!
I mean, at least it's a cute little message, or whatever. Does it feel redundant as hell? Yes. But it's something. It's the closest to an arc we have gotten for any of the fucking Winx. Hi, Amarok. Amarok is me, for real, being dramatic as hell.
Look at the wonderful blossoms in this clearing.
Who said you could speak, Tekna? Did you get permission from our almighty redhead? I wonder, is wild magic dark magic? Because if so, you know what could clear this up? Fairy dust! But no, that's not allowed. No. Absolutely the fuck not.
All it took was getting rid of the fungi and the animals are coming back. I want to ride one.
Y'all are acting like this is the first time you've ever seen the giant ladybugs, and it's weird. Hello, like we've taken them on journeys before.
Are you mad at me because I didn't stay home like you said?
What do you think?
Are you serious, Flora? You're still upset that she saved your ass? Says the one who got trapped by a fucking fungus tree. If it weren't for Miele, yo ass would be grass. Fairy of nature indeed. I was gonna say if only Miele got her Enchantix from that, but like, Enchantix does require a sacrifice, and also I don't think the writers remember what Enchantix is. Okay, this is cute or whatever, but like, can we get the episode over with? I'm so over this. Also, why are the ladybugs going mew mew mew? Like, what are they, cats? Are they cats? Of course it would be Aisha and the goddamn lead. At least I know that's accurate. Random question, but what is Miele the fairy of? Is she also a fairy of nature? Or like, is it more specific? I remember I made her the fairy of like fungus and mushrooms because I wanted it to be a bit more specific than Flora's. And also, I don't know, I thought it would be neat. Stella can't nature good. God, I hope the plant kills Stella. Please kill her. I wonder if the flower also, like, drugged Stella. And now she's just hallucinating.
How do we neutralize the fungi?
We need to look for the two Magiwolves that accompanied us to the edge of the forest.
Why do we need to find the Magiwolves? How will that help us?
But unfortunately, they bailed on us.
I mean, I would too.
What is that? What the fuck is that?
Thank you. That animation was hideous. I never want to see that again. What even caused this? Like, what causes wild magic to show up? I'm still confused why this wasn't a Kalshara thing. Like, I don't know why she wouldn't do this to, like, I don't know, weed out the Magiwolves, assuming that they were what she was after.
Bloom, let's transform!
No.
No, Aisha, you're not allowed. You're not Bloom. You can't tell us when we transform.
It's useless, Aisha. Our Butterflick's powers are no good against the fungi.
Not them admitting that Butterflix is useless AF. And as we all know, once you get a new form, all your other ones are useless because that's totally the most efficient way to have a power. Imagine if you accidentally got like the weakest form ever and now you're locked out of all your powerful ones that you already had. I would be so pissed.
I'll lead you to the center of the forest.
And once we get there, how do we stop
Nature will help us.
And I'll have to help it with my Butterflick's power.
Wouldn't it make more sense to transform ahead of time so you can fly your way there?
No.
And also so that, you know, you're prepared when you arrive. Okay, the main mushroom tree is cool as fuck. And I do like the little wild magic pond that its roots are in.
It's like somebody or something is watching us.
Yeah, the mushrooms, ready to imprison you idiots again. I do love Amarok being dramatic AF. It's a mood. Are the eyes meant to be like wild magic influence? Wait, it has the same effect that other fairy animals do when they're under Kalshara's control. Yet Kalshara is nowhere to be found. What a waste.
The Butterflick's power doesn't work against the fungi. Not directly.
Oh, now they think of a clever way to use their powers, of course. It only took 7 seasons in the worst form. If only they were that smart against the Black Circle, or literally any other monster that was immune to their magic, because it seems to happen every other week now. Please God, no Butterflick dance. Please God, no Butterflick dance. Please God, I beg you. Please no. Oh, thank God. At least we were spared. This just feels so bloated. Like, last episode and this episode could have just been one episode, and it would have been if we were, like, in the first 3 seasons. The first 3 seasons use their pacing so well. Meanwhile, season 5 and onward, they just bloat everything so that they can pad the runtime. It's like, how do we get to 26 episodes easily? I know, we'll make it all unnecessary 2-parters that are just filled with dead air. I want to enjoy them being clever on outsmarting these things and, like, using indirect attacks. I'm sorry, but that gave me a war flashback to how Stella and Aisha got their Bloomix, and it made me want to die. At least it wasn't a triple backflip, thank God.
Do you remember the triple backflip?
Okay, Musa's thing with using sound waves to mess with the water was so cool. Although I'm also like, that was wild magic water, so what would happen if you were to touch it and you're a fairy? I'd assume you'd turn into whatever Kalshara is. Oh, that would be wild. Musa accidentally becomes like a demon cat lady. At which point I would hope she rips out Riven's organs.
Flowering shell!
They've gotten so lazy with the spell effects, I can't. And even the names, Jesus.
Good boy.
Again, the idea of Flora having a pet wolf is cool as fuck. I just wish it was more than just, oh, it's a fancy wolf. I wish it was like a leaf-themed wolf. At least the other ones are green, but like, I don't know, it having some connection to the forest would be cool.
Wasn't under the effect of wild magic. It was protecting its pack.
And you can tell it's special because it's the only one that has a unique design. Why were its eyes red? The fuck? Was it just to make it look scary and threatening?
Well, yes.
Who would win, the Winx Club or a bunch of mushrooms? Sadly, last episode's answer was disappointing AF. Okay, the fact that they can all basically do telekinesis, I guess that falls under the basic magic that everyone can do, but it's also just kind of, Oh, a Morphix lasso. Okay. It was kind of giving like mystic rap from Harmonix, which made me desperately miss Harmonix. Not Bloom doing a ninja run in the ugliest outfit I've ever seen.
Running, I'm running, I'm running.
You know, another way this episode benefits, it's not all about Bloom.
Go die, like right now.
Yeah, why would you all gather in one spot? That feels like a good way to get all of you captured at once.
I ask for the essence of your power.
No.
I'm going to talk to the mushroom tree, and then, I don't know, like, I know she can talk to trees, but it would be very funny if, like, every tree had its own personality, like people. And maybe this tree is very crotchety and mean and curses Flora the fuck out. And Flora's like, whoa, okay, wow, all right. Okay, the music slays. I like the piano. The piano infused with the rock is really good. At least the score for the last 2 seasons is enjoyable, even though I can't remember a goddamn single melody. Not Flora getting to show off. I mean, that felt cheap as fuck because it's like, girl, why couldn't you have done this before? But I will allow it because she looked cool as fuck doing it. And the main tree, I really like the design of it. I like that the center of the trunk kind of looks like an orchid. I really do like that. I love that the wolf is just like, who the fuck are you? Like, go away.
Who are you again?
He looks so disinterested in having any friendship with Flora. Oh wait, never mind. In one shot, he looks disinterested. In another, he's smiling. Okay, sure. He didn't talk, thank God. If only Squonk was treated as mercifully.
No, wait, what are you doing?
Oh my God, not Amrock being goofy. He finally gets to be an idiot. Okay, him being like really overly affectionate is adorable, I will say. And Flora is usually so like soft-spoken. It's kind of interesting having her be given a wolf for a pet. It kind of forces her to be a bit more assertive to keep Amarok in line. You know, it's kind of similar to the Pixies, where they have the clashing personalities, so they end up complementing each other. Oh, those were potions. I hope that doesn't like poison Amarok or whatever. Oh, Flora. Okay, yeah, this side of Amarok is adorable. He's just a goofball. He wants to have fun. The fact that the Winx are in class with fucking freshmen, I hate it. I hate it so much. Oh, I thought Whisgus was gonna fall on the cactus. Okay, this image is cursed. Please get it off my screen. Oh, it did happen. Yay. I do kind of like the way the fairy animals interact with each other. I feel like Amarok views Squonk as like his little buddy. Meanwhile, Squonk is like, get the fuck away from me.
Eavesdropping is rude.
Okay. Whatever that means.
Come on in.
Okay.
But it's obviously more than they can handle.
Which is why the pixies shall be banished and never seen again.
You are banished. Leave this palace immediately.
What was the point of that slow-mo rewind?
Somebody please make this concert end.
Ha, she said concert because fairy music, isn't that funny?
I so take that back.
Amarok is like, you look sad, let me serenade you. Me, waiting for this season to end. Okay, I will say that was probably the best episode of the season thus far. It didn't actively enrage me, and at parts was even kind of entertaining. You know, I like the Winx using their magic unconventionally. I like them interacting with the environment more and trying to be clever. I really like Amarok. It's just, why does it exist? That's kind of just the curse of being part of season 7. It's like, none of this needs to be happening in the first place, so who cares? And now we move on to back in the Middle Ages, where Musa will sort of get a new boyfriend, but not really. It's more like, oh, there's a cute man, and the framing suggests there might be a thing, But really, no, because we're a children's show and we can't really do romance. And also because he's from the medieval times and we can't bring him back from the past. We'll bring back little tiny pets that'll help save the world or whatever. But a man, no. At least Musa got a love interest who wasn't Riven. That's something. I mean, like, Musa and Orlando are cute or whatever. I just wish Orlando got to be, like, a character. And I wish he got to be important. Actually, it would have been really cool if we brought him to the magic dimension. I mean, if we get to bring the fucking animals into the future, why can't we bring him? I'm just saying, can't Musa have nice things, please?
No.
Anyhow, this episode drives me insane for a different reason, which we will get to. But, you know, we need to pretend that we have a plot, so we're just gonna go to medieval Europe or whatever. Sure, why not? Oh yeah, it's another thing where it's like, we need the episodes to be in pairs so that we can get to 26 episodes.
I'm not forcing things.
I will say, trying to keep a whole ass wolf inside a dorm sounds like a nightmare. I'm not really sure how that's even allowed. How is Griselda not like murdering them for bringing a wolf into Alfea? Squonk is like, why are you making me play with a giant scary wolf?
Look who's here, Squonk. Your new large friend. No, Squonk!
Okay, seeing the fangs and then being terrified, that was kind of funny.
What's wrong with you, Amarok? Apologize right now.
What? He didn't do anything wrong. He just smiled. He didn't do anything. That's just how nature is.
Just like a girl. Insists things go their way, whether it makes sense or not.
This is so cringe. Guilty.
What the fuck? Why is there a random misogyny in this show? What the fuck? Aisha, please push Nex off the fucking balcony, please.
That animal shouldn't even be here. He's still so ugly.
Aw. Go die, like right now.
He's so nasty. You know what else is ugly, Nex? Your attitude and your voice. I wish he drowned. I wish he drowned. Aw, they're bonding over how much they hate these men. That's great.
No! The glasses! Not the books!
What was with the weird shutter transition thing? Okay, whatever.
Bad Magawolf.
Amarok didn't do anything wrong. He was just playing.
I'm with Helia. Amarok didn't do anything wrong. He's just being himself. It's like you brought a tiger home and you're surprised that the tiger mauled you. It's a fucking wild animal that's meant to be in the wilderness. Especially something like a wolf. Like, girl, that's like an apex predator. That thing is supposed to like be ruthless and savage.
We were just having fun. Right, little one?
Okay, Healy playing with it is really cute.
We were just having fun.
Oh, what's wrong, Flora? Are you upset that Healy is actually better at nature than you? I can't believe this is making me into a Flora hater, but it is. I was so excited for her to grow a backbone, and then she decided to be an idiot during it, so that's great. Is that misogyny coming from me? Or... No, because objectively, why the fuck are you having a wolf in your dorm? Like, girl.
Welcome, Winx.
Hi, Roxy. I forgot that you existed. Oh, thank God we have our plot birds. You know, maybe that's what Team Ruby needed. They needed a bunch of plot birds to yell at them to go actually fight the bad guys.
The quill cat was a fairy animal species that used to live on Earth in the Middle Ages.
I see we weren't feeling like coming up with another world in the magic dimension or something.
Correct!
It's especially weird because, like, if this is Musa's animal, why not have it be on Melody and have it be like a music-themed animal? That sounds like it'd be fun. I do love Critty, mostly just because I love cats, especially a cat that's a porcupine.
We have to find it before Brophilius does, using the Stone of Memories he stole from Roxy.
I'm about to beat this bitch up.
Not Techna reminding Roxy that she sucks. Techna is bitter that Roxy has had more lines than her this season. Okay, so no one has mentioned the Black Circle. So, like, Earth used to have magic, but then it didn't because the Black Circle, you know, captured all the Earth fairies and locked them away. I'm assuming, especially from all the imagery we saw in season 4 that happened roughly in like the medieval era, I can't help but notice how it's all very Eurocentric. Anyway, but like, is this way before the Black Circle or like, No, because the humans are like, oh no, they're magical, so they're evil, which to me would imply that the Black Circle have been like wrecking shit and making humans wary of magic. But the Black Circle are nowhere to be fucking found.
That was totally him, the Quill Cat.
Oh wow, they just immediately stumble on it. What luck. We didn't even have to start looking. I don't know, it's just like, it would have been so cool to run into the Black Circle. Maybe instead of these medieval losers, you have the Black Circle hunting for the cat. Then again, I guess the writers don't remember that because they haven't seen season 4.
You let him get away too, Captain.
How dare you, you cheeky losers!
Cheeky loot? What? Why cheeky? What? Okay, whatever.
Magic Winx, Butterflips.
Please God, no Butterflick dance. Oh, but we have random, like, poses for the camera. Okay.
Hey, Queen.
Slay!
You cheeky losers!
I guess we're really desperate to do anything other than actually transform into our transformation. It's like, quick, everyone take a selfie. Winx selfie-ix. I love that Techna didn't even get her fucking wings transforming. They hate her that much. Oh, neither did Aisha. Okay, wow, all right. Or Stella. Okay, we got a Butterflick dance ending pose, but no dance itself. Praise the Lord. Critty's cute, and I like her attitude, but design-wise, she's not that impressive. Don't get me wrong, the idea of like a porcupine cat shooting quills at you is cool. Like that, very relatable. But that's it. Like, there's nothing else about her that's magical. Like, nothing. This feels lazier than Amarok, and Amarok's just a wolf, but like majestical, slightly. We could have lived in a world with a musical-themed cat. I'm just so... And not the Cat's musical. Not that weird shit. I don't know. Not Andrew Lloyd Webber cat. No. I see we had to include these dunces for what the writers call humor. Alleged humor. I do live for how vengeful and vindictive Critty is. Personality-wise, yeah, she's my favorite. It's pretty obvious why.
Stop!
Wait, she hit the ground? Oh, I thought you couldn't destroy nature with the Butterflicks. And like, isn't everything part of nature technically?
We want you to leave this poor creature alone. He didn't do anything wrong.
We've been ordered to imprison any and all users of magic, which would seem to include you. Seize them!
I guess we're ignoring all of the season 4 lore. Yeah, we've substituted all of the lore we've had about Earth and magic from season 4 with just generic, oh, they're humans and they don't like magic. You know, that you'd see in literally any other show. It's such a shame. Imagine getting to write for like one of the most successful properties in the world, and you are just so unfamiliar with its history that you're like completely ignoring what the show has already established, and you get paid for it. Okay, turning the weapons into little trees, that's cute. And heating up the sword? All right. Wait, did she heat it up or did she just make it so bright it blinded him? Whatever. Little indirect magic. That was cute.
Nice move, Stella.
Thanks. That was fun.
Stella enjoys tormenting morons.
Capture this feline on sight. Caution, it is a magical and very dangerous creature.
Okay, I am curious. What country are we in? We're in medieval Europe, yeah, but that could be a number of different countries, all of which have very, different cultures and histories, specifically in this era. Oh, hi, Shiny. You'll get to matter in a couple episodes, allegedly. Imagine if Profilius had just not been told to go do his job and he just spent the whole time doing that. It would have saved us a lot of headaches. Has Kelshara just been sitting there lazily the last few episodes? Was she there the whole time the Winx were on Linfea? What terrible villains. Ugh.
Come here!
How is it... What? It's not even like it's slipping out of its hands. It's like it's literally jumping out of it. Like, what? Did you coat it in oil or something?
You have to go after them and stop them!
I still don't get why Kelshara didn't take it for herself. Why did you let Profilius keep this if it's so important?
Try to fail again!
You have to stop them from doing whatever they're doing, even though we don't know because we're terrible at villaining. The Tricks would be spying on the Winx constantly, keeping tabs on their missions, even in the trashy seasons 5 and 6. Meanwhile, Kalshara is like, I'm not sure what the Winx are doing right now. I'll just sit on my ass for a while and then we'll go and figure it out. I can't believe I used to think season 6 was worse than this.
No, 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 no!
Please throw him off and leave him in the void of time, never to bother us again. Or alternatively, he arrives at the door of time, at which point Sailor Pluto murders him in cold blood.
Any intruders beyond this point will be destroyed.
Oh, how fun would that be? Every time they use the Stones of Memories, they have to fight Sailor Pluto to get through.
I'm a genius.
Please die.
That was dreadful. This season could use 110% less Profilius. It would still be terrible, but it would be far less terrible. Musa's like, I sense that I will be more important than the others, so I must go off by myself.
Your fairies, I know it's true.
She's like, a man who sings. Why didn't I consider that as a potential boyfriend before? You'd think it'd be common sense.
Listen, dear fairy.
Oh!
Orlando, I know it's the Middle Ages, but you can't just call him that. I'm allowed to make that joke.
The script is good, Orlando, but who is going to play the 6 fairies?
Oh my god, is Orlando also a playwright? Is he a full-on artsy boy? Oh, he would have been perfect for Musa. And he's so chill, too. Ugh, she could have had everything.
But somebody has to play them.
Okay, having this guy basically do like half drag as king and queen, that's cute. I like that. It's too bad we're in the 2020s and people will see that and go, no one told them how in ancient Greece men would play women because they didn't think women were people.
The forest is enchanted. Magical creatures and fairies roam these woods.
That sounds cool. We'll stay.
Would you like to play the roles of the fairies in our play?
Can we, Captain?
Don't even think about it.
He's like, no, you are not going to play fairies. We're manly men. Don't even think about it, you F-slurs.
Magical creatures and fairies roam these woods. The quill cat is friendly. I know him.
It's so weird that they're using he, him pronouns for Critty when we know Critty is a girl. At least I'm pretty sure Critty is. I hope I'm not accidentally misgendering a cat. That would be very unfortunate.
When I was young, it used to come and visit me every time I sang my song.
I think I've just found someone who can help us.
Musa's like, I found me a new man. And the show writers are like, but you'll never get to date him because you're Musa. Musa, you're only allowed to date one man, and he's the worst man you'll ever meet.
What are we waiting for then?
Stop, Aisha.
I'm about to beat this bitch up.
Bloom's like, no, Musa can't find a man. No, what will we do if she has a healthy relationship?
And so the king and queen called their son.
The donkey said the script is ass, and he would know. You know, if we kept the existing season 4 lore, it might have been fun if this is the time where fairies are disappearing from the world because of the Black Circle. And maybe Orlando remembers the time before the wizards when he was young, and that's why he's all gung-ho about fairy stuff. I think that would have been fun. I just realized, too, if the wizards saw the Winx in the medieval era, that would be kind of cool and paint a little bit more of a dynamic when they have to fight again in season 4. They're like, oh, we remember you.
Hello.
See, the framing is suggesting the connection between them, but they don't really do a lot with it. And it makes me sad because, like, I don't know, I kind of like Orlando as a character right now, and I wish that he had more time to bond with Musa. I feel like they could be really cute. At least as friends. Okay, I must say also these outfits are blech. It's literally just the same outfit, but like recolored 6 times.
My name is Orlando, and I'll help you.
Musa.
Hi, Musa.
That was the smoothest hi Musa ever. That alone was more romantic than anything Riven has ever done for her.
I just need my loot.
Oh my god, I can't believe it. Imagine the only good man you've ever had is from the fucking Middle Ages.
I think we'll be very good at that.
Girl, you missed a good pun. You could have said, we'll be very good at that. And look, I hate will ferry you.
Winx Club will ferry you.
Ew. Because, like, Girl, what? What is that? But like, this pun could have been better. I'm just saying. That was the gayest look I've seen. I'm just saying.
Listen, dear fairy.
Oh wait, I forgot. Gays weren't invented until the 1960s. We came out of a Soviet lab. Everyone seems to think we come from a different country. The Americans think we're Russian. The Russians think we're American. I don't get it.
Do you think we're gonna have a dressing room, a makeup artist, and all that?
Stella, we're in the Middle Ages.
I'm about to beat this bitch up.
Techna got a line and it was to drag Stella, and I appreciate that.
You're fairies, I know it's true.
Oh my god, imagine a music actress who sings in the show. Wow. It only took 7 seasons. Okay, her voice is kind of cute. Critty is like, she sings. I like her a lot.
Siete voi creature alate, chi siete, siete delle fate.
I think I'm just preemptively sad because I know they're not going to do nearly enough with Musa and Orlando as they should. Okay, yeah, these episodes were pretty decent overall. Episode 8 was kind of just a lot of filler and fluff and nothing. But you know, they weren't actively aggravating. And for season 7, that's a fucking achievement, which is deeply depressing.